Talking to Lisa Hansen, who is a very experienced wildlife conservationist in southern Africa. And because we're south of the Zambezi, this is a kraal and not a boma. So Lisa, congratulations on your National Geographic Society grant.
Thank you.
So tell me what's going on here.
Okay, so the farming community here live with a growing number, a recovering lion population, I should say. And they have had a number of losses from a large number of losses, 150 cattle almost, in just over a year by the lions from the park, the adjacent park here in Kraals. And as a result, the lions were killed and the numbers have been knocked back severely. But the reason is because the kraals are not lion proof, and a lot of the animals when they're out grazing haven't been guarded. So that is when lions have taken the cattle. So what we're doing with this grant is assisting the farmers to improve the quality of their kraal. So we're using as much local material as possible and building them with fencing, so making them strong to prevent the cattle breaking out when they get scared of the lions that are roaming in the area, and to make it to pack vegetation against the sides to stop the lions looking in. And the other secondary thing about that is to clear the area so that the lions can't approach the kraal without being seen. They will actually be seen. So to clear the vegetation around the area.
So why is this area so strategically important? Explain a little bit about exactly where we are in terms of the rivers and the countries, because this is a geographically complicated part of the world.
It really is. The Zambezi region, formerly the Caprivi region, falls in a corner where 5 countries come together, and the East Zambezi region lies between Zambia and Botswana, and we're surrounded by perennial river systems. So where we are here in this, which we call the Madumu South Complex, it falls actually between 2 national parks. Madumu to the north, and the other one is in Kraals, which was formerly known as Mamili National Park. So the area here is particularly vulnerable to lion predation on livestock because of these 2 protected areas. Also, we are not that far from the Lanyanti swamps, south of which is Botswana, which is also a protected area. So we're not sure to what extent Namibia is the Botswana lions actually make up that population, or how much the human-wildlife conflict in this area is acting as a sink to Botswana's protected area lions. So it's not a large number of lions, but the numbers are never allowed to increase. They get, the minute there is that conflict, they get knocked back, and severely knocked back.
So you're hoping that with these kraals, the retaliation will go down and the lion numbers will go up, and you will establish the connectivity between these populations.
Precisely. The value of the Zambezi region is actually, in the bigger Khaza picture, is not so much as it's a big lion population.
Tell us what Khaza is, please.
Well, Khaza, did that on purpose. Khaza is an agreement between 5 countries.
What is the abbreviation stand for?
Oh, Kavango Zambezi Transfrontier Conservation Area, which is supposedly linking protected areas, communities in between of 5 countries, which involves Angola, Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. So essentially, the boundaries, as it were, for Khaza were to maintain elephant migration routes. But the concept was also to promote tourism and to benefit communities and to improve conservation based on a tourism model, as far as I understand. So the Zambezi region is almost, because it's a very strange little piece of land, it's about 200 kilometers long, the west of Zambezi, and 30 kilometers wide. So it's this arrow right through the heart of Khaza, and it could be very important for connecting protected areas between Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, and Angola, or it could be an absolute barrier to all those things if the human-wildlife conflict increases.
Lisa, thank you so much, and once again, congratulations on your grant.
Thank you.